I don't know if that
That
caught on the
wasn't
mic.
loud.
I heard a
I,
little clip.
well,
Just a
Yeah.
little.
I put it literally right up next to the mic, almost touching. Whatever, man. I
All
don't
right.
know what to tell you.
Welcome to the Too Many Co-hosts. I'm your co-host, Dallas Outsider, and today we have our co-host, Gypsy,
That's me.
co-host, Tony,
Have a hummus.
co-host, Ashley, co-host, Riley,
Hello.
co-host, Anthony,
Hello.
and our new co-host, Chairman.
Hello.
Yes, I can't believe we're at this many people now. It's insane.
Yeah.
This is the podcast where we ask the question: is there too many co-hosts? And the answer is always no.
No, never.
Never.
That's impossible.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Chairman.
I'm a piece of shit.
Dude, me too. No way.
Me
Yeah.
too, man.
There's so much in common.
Honest.
Yeah.
Wait. Is your name Ford?
I mean, the name can be whatever you need it to be, as long as I pick the role. I do a lot of things, but I drink whiskey. I've got a couple of podcasts, and now I'm on you guys' and everything I've heard so far. Listening to you at work and everything is a really good time. So
Yeah, I know. I listen to this while I'm like getting ready and showering and stuff. So 10 out of 10 podcast for sure.
Yeah, I'm great.
at some point,
I sound pretty great at this.
I'll use my phone sex voice later on, so people can use us. Never mind. Anyways, go on.
Double duty. It's
Phone
fine.
sex.
Go
What is
on.
that?
Yeah, hold on.
Well, it's when a
Hello,
mommy phone
comrade.
and a daddy phone love each other very much.
Oh, is that how the new phones are made?
Yeah.
I see.
iPhone
Nokia
has
and a
six,
razor.
iPhone 6.
Nokia and a Razor had a baby, and out came BlackBerry.
I don't want to talk about those
Oh.
phones.
Yeah. That
Whose
kinda-
idea was it to put a ball in the middle of the little
Oh,
arrows?
yeah,
Be
my
like,
mom
"This is
used to
how
have
you
that one.
scroll."
Yeah,
Innovative.
we abandoned the ball wheel mouse like a long time ago. I feel like BlackBerry should have gotten that message, you know?
Yeah.
But,
It
No,
was a
they're
lot
cool.
easier to
I
text and
believe
drive.
Okay, hold
We're
on.
trying to be like-
BlackBerry is a Canadian company, so you have to give us a little bit of time to catch up.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
true,
Internet
it's true.
Explorer.
We're a little
of
slow sometimes
technology.
with our coal
slow
coal
man.
fuel electricity.
yeah.
They were too busy getting rid of the headphone jack.
Yeah.
So you were talking about whiskeys, Sherman. What would you say is your top 3 choices of whiskeys?
Jefferson's makes a really cool one called Jefferson's Ocean, and what they did was they distilled and barreled the whiskey, and they aged it. Part of the aging process, they put it on ships, and it actually
Oh.
sailed. It made it some journey. You can follow the path somewhere online. But with with it being wooden barrels, the outside air permeates
hmm
into the barrel, so those bottles have that kind of saltwater undertone to them, and it's really cool.
Is there like
Um,
an app called Find My Whiskey? You can
I have
track it.
no
over-
idea. I have another identical opposite side of this room too that we can't see.
That's impressive.
And so what's so yeah, so you did 2. What's number 1?
Oh, I can't. Oh shit, that was only 2.
Yeah.
Pass. Next question.
Okay. Like
What's the whiskey scene like? How do you like I'm just curious how you get into like being a whiskey connoisseur.
I have no idea. I'm not a whiskey connoisseur. I just like to drink.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. That's,
Yeah, I'm not a connoisseur. I'm a consumer.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. Yeah, I could definitely say my favorite. I don't know if it's whiskey. It's more of a rye, but my favorite's the Crown Royal, which is a Canadian brand
Canadian.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Favorite is apple juice.
all rye is whiskey. Not all whiskey is rye.
Right.
Huh. I was just gonna ask if there's a difference between whiskey and rye.
Whiskey and rye.
Whiskey and Rye. Yeah.
Risky, right?
Our new podcast at 11 o'clock p.m. Whiskey and Rye.
Yeah. Nice. Do
Put
you
us on speaker and get your lotion bottles out, kids. Anyways, go on.
Took a turn already, guys.
Podcast after dark.
Yeah. So do you prefer drink it straight or with a soda?
I've got an old fashioned right now. I made with Buffalo Trace. It just depends on what I want to do. If I'm straight on the rocks, I'll make cocktails out of it. I've got a bar of mixers and bitters and all kinds of stuff. So it just depends.
Nice. So since we're on the drinking topic, what's everyone's go-to drink for like any occasion?
I'm a big water guy, you know.
Water's good.
That is
That's
true.
kind of my drink of choice, honestly. I got a nice tall glass right by me right now.
Mm, it makes me
Big fan.
thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could say I'm definitely like a rum and coke guy. I also love getting girl drink drunk.
Getting
Yeah.
what?
Girl drink drunk.
He's talking
Any
about the
cocktails.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a nice
Pretty
mojito from
cocktail.
I
time
like
to time.
if it doesn't have an umbrella on it, I'm not having it.
Fair.
Do you not take offense to that? The girl in here does not take offense to that. I'm sorry, but
I definitely drink those drinks, and those are the only kind of alcohol I like.
Dude,
So
it's the best. Yeah,
Well,
it's the
hey.
best.
So as the only I don't drink beer anymore. The only liquor my house is whiskey. But if you're at the beach or you're out doing something, you want something tasty. Yeah, get the girly drinks. I don't know why people
yeah.
shit on people for drinking.
Mhm.
Like
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna
They're
drink.
yummy.
What is a girly
I'm not
drink?
gonna drink smoky
Like-
scotch sitting on the beach. Like I think I'm a psychopath.
Mm.
I want rum and pineapple juice or
Yeah, rum drinks are good. Rum
oh,
drinks
rum
are
is
good.
amazing.
Strawberry daiquiris.
Brain freeze though. You gotta watch out for brain.
Yeah. Peach bellinis, you
I
know.
drink through brain free.
But you just power through it.
Just lose
Yeah,
all
I
function.
literally-
Yeah,
I,
yeah. I
um,
was gonna
I
say
couldn't
I it's not just my brain that
bottle.
freezes. It's like all of reality freezes for me when that happens. I need to stop all that I'm doing.
Oh man.
you get more powerful. Don't stop.
Yeah, you have to get the power ups.
Yeah.
I used to not get brain
Actually,
freezes.
no?
There was like one
Yeah.
time I was telling my dad that like I was like, oh, I don't get brain freezes. As I'm drinking something, and then I got a brain freeze. Fuck.
I literally get brain freezes from water. I get them like all
Oh
the
my
time.
God.
It's terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
The part she's not
That's
telling
really
us is
cool
it's
water.
room temperature water too.
Yeah.
extra bad.
You need to see a doctor.
I just can't drink anything.
Ask your doctor about this.
For a brain freeze longer than 4 hours, go see a physician.
Oh my God.
I would
That-
die.
That's like that triggered something within me when you said that. That's horrifying. Just the thought of that.
I want to hear what horrifies you about hearing someone tell you that if something happens for more than 4
Well,
hours.
no, I mean like a 4-hour
freeze?
brain freeze in
Oh, okay.
particular is
The concept
horrifying.
of that is
Just
pretty
like
That's-
Not something else for 4 hours. We're fine.
yeah, like are you just sipping on are you like doing what
Constant.
are you doing like yeah, how does that work?
But you
Which,
have,
God.
you know the popsicles you had
Carefully.
as kids where they're in the tube, right? The plastic tube.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You've got-
Oh,
You're in a
yes.
situation where you're tied to a table. There's a 100-yard long, or for those of you in Canada, 100-meter long popsicle, and there's just a dude at the end who's just rolling the end and forcing the popsicle into your mouth at a steady rate. And it's
Have
just
you thought of
brain
this
freeze.
before?
No, I just came up with it.
It sounds like
It's
something.
suspiciously clear and detailed.
This is like the children's version of the human centipede or something.
Yeah.
That doesn't help my like
I feel like that would be
existential
one of
horror
those,
with
like,
this.
That would be one of those children's horror stories that you would write about.
Yeah, like a Grimm's fairy tale, but like new.
an example is pretty great when you have to compare it to the centipede.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're onto something there.
Would you rather have a 4-hour brain freeze or eat deep fried toenails?
Deep
Oh
fried
my
toenails.
god.
4-hour brain freeze.
Welcome to the
Like,
shit
okay,
show.
Well, hold on. Whose toenails? Whose toenails are we talking about?
Ooh,
That's a good question. Let's say
My toenails.
the last person you
I would've
talked to in person.
I guess I made my dad's toenails.
No,
My
brain
sisters.
freeze.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm going with brain freeze.
I
As
talked to
horrible as
like
that is.
I talked to like 6 people at once before I went down here, so I have to eat like 6
That's
people's
worse.
Oh
toenails.
my god, dude.
he's
You're having
setting
a
myself
feast.
on
Wow.
fire enough.
I didn't know you like that.
That's
I'm
such
seeing you in a
yourself.
whole different light.
Oh no.
I don't know, just the idea of like 4
Feel
hours.
different, Dallas, than I knew back.
Yeah. What would it help if you like try to stick your thumb on your like your top part of your mouth because that helps you with brain freeze.
You're
Is
tied
it-
to the table, remember?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
you
So
can't
I
do
can
Do it with your
just
tongue.
I thought
it
was
it doesn't work as much though. Plus you have like a freezy in your mouth, so it's like it's
True.
pretty
Do
hard
that
to
for
do
4
it.
hours.
Well, then how are you gonna get
Ooh.
your thumb in there?
You're tied in though.
What she said.
Well, I know,
Okay.
but even if you weren't tied in, I'm saying you got a freezy in your mouth, bro.
Oh, that's true.
A
You can
big ass
stick
freezy being
stick the
force
freezy
fed
and
down
your
your
thumb
throat.
inside, and your thumb's just wet with freezies and
Rough. It's warm.
Concentrate on your breathing.
yeah.
This is actually a it's actually not just some guy at the end of the field. This is like a Buddhist monk. This is a ancient technique that's been practiced forever.
An
To
initiation ritual.
to separate the body from the mind. Yeah.
Oh man. Jeez. I don't know how to
Wait, hold on.
segue from that.
We kind of hit a dead
I
end.
really need to say this. Just bear with me for a second here, okay? You're stuck. You're stuck tied to a table, so you have to drink it and drink it the little popsicle thing. So what if you use physic and warm yourself up because well it's got to come out at some point. So you just let it out and it warms you up. Like I'm just saying, it's
yeah,
physics,
see,
yeah.
right?
No, I get you. Yeah.
But you have to think
Um,
volume too, because your body has to process a certain amount of that as nutrients.
Oh
And
yes.
unless
Mhm.
you're at the right angle, it's not going to warm your head. So you're just going to have
Okay.
a pool of it.
So you have to be tied at a certain angle. Okay.
You have to be
What
Well-
if
down.
what if you were on a piece of hardware that was like spinning you? So like your mouth stayed in the same spot the whole time, so you're constantly around the thing, right? So this could work a little bit, a little warmth fluid rolling down. If you're spinning in like a spin cycle, just slowly while this popsicle's being
Okay,
Centripetal
force fed down your throat.
force.
Yeah,
Could
exactly.
go the other way.
I
This
see
just
that I'm
sounds like
not
you're on the
only
end of
Your
like
feet.
a
here tonight.
sounds
I
like
just
you're on
want to
the
say,
edge of a
if
power
Russian
drill.
soldiers are listening to this, we do not take credit for these torturous things.
Yeah. Don't get any ideas, Russia.
Exactly.
Any KGB or CIA or anything, just
Listen, comrade, it is okay. We have freeze pop in Russia too, but it is all of Russia is one freeze pop, and people live inside.
in Russia we just call it pop.
Here's another question. What flavor would you want? Would you choose if you had to
Ooh,
go
the
through
pink. I don't know what flavor that is, but the pink.
it?
I always like
Cherry,
the
strawberry,
clear one.
watermelon.
Yeah, I like the clear one the most.
That was my
Clear?
shit.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The thing is,
I'm
I
going
think
to
it has.
surprise you all by saying not maple syrup, even though I'm Canadian. Not maple syrup. I can't stand that shit.
I don't even know if there is a maple syrup flavor.
There's maple
Bet.
syrup, everything. Just go to the grocery
Yeah.
store,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
Even in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Seriously. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm
Before I
going to
answer-
stop on the maple syrup. I'm friggin' tired of maple syrup.
I'm so freaking tired of maple syrup, man.
Okay,
Bullshit.
70% of Canadian maple syrup comes out of Quebec. So here you go anywhere and there's just maple syrup everywhere. I'm sick of it. It does not taste good.
Would you like
I
some
don't-
maple
yeah.
syrup juice?
Oh
Oh
my god.
Oh god.
Juice is like
Um,
sugary and syrupy enough just to
Thank you. Yes.
We
Yes.
refine it with our maple syrup.
Also, what makes it mapley, like flavored? You know.
probably the tree.
The maple
Just the
tree.
tree.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Maple tree, yes, probably where it comes from. It's just spitballing here.
Yeah.
The great
Um.
mysteries.
I like how
5,000 trees.
I like how
Can there
5
be
different people just
rum?
shit on you at once. Or the
Yeah, well, that's can there
Yeah.
be rum in the freeze pop?
Can there be
Um,
rum?
Yes.
Ooh,
I think that
that
would
sounds
actually go pretty
interesting.
well with that clear
Oh,
freeze
actually,
pop
yeah. I
flavor,
would
no?
probably enjoy it for 4 hours for sure.
A run freeze pop. So you get the ice cream headache, and then you get the hangover headache. So you get
Oh yeah.
for headache.
Yeah, that might just
We're
add
onto something
add
here.
more fuel to the fire.
Well,
For
you have to
sure.
Double
remember
headache.
this started as like a torture technique, right? Because
Okay, oh, yes.
it was either this or the toenails. So
Right. So it adds to it. So it's
you
good.
got to make it equivalent. I feel like now we're kind of getting to the toenail level
Okay, but
on
for the
this one.
toenails, would you eat it by itself or would you put it on something?
on something. Actually,
Yeah,
probably in
if
something
I have
so
the
that I
option,
could
oh
just
my god.
swallow.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
it's like the idea of like taking a drink when you're taking a pill. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
power through it. I'm
Can
still
you
on team
grind it
toenail
up?
either way.
Yeah, I'm still on team toenails. I don't care if I had to eat 6 people's toenails.
If you can grind it up, it's not that bad.
That's true too, actually. Yeah.
You just take a mirror. Never mind.
What? Where
No, you were
I'm
onto
I'm
something there.
curious.
Go
I'm
It's the
curious
80s.
what were you gonna
Yeah.
go with
Resistance.
that?
Listen, the toenails have to go down one way or the other, and you might as well have fun while you're doing it.
True. It's true.
I'm so confused. I would probably put it in like a burger or something. You know, treat it as like fried onions.
I would never want to eat a burger again.
Okay with that.
You're just every time the rest of your life you're eating a burger, you're just gonna be like,
That's true. You know what?
Yeah.
I'd
Does it
probably
have toenails?
yeah.
I would have PTSD. I would choose a food I don't like all that much. One that I can
No,
tolerate,
Yeah,
but one that I
that's
can live
true.
without.
Probably hot
Okay, well,
dogs.
you
Yes.
could also
Yep,
put
fuck
it in,
it.
put
Hot
it in a
dogs.
food that you can like get it into, but that it'll actually stay together. That you could like swallow. So something that's like small enough to swallow, but like enough to where it like sticks together, so you don't have to like
So
taste it.
basically,
No,
it's basically put it in the freeze pop.
Toenail freeze.
Yes. Now we're getting it.
Yes.
So really, no matter what you choose, it's all the same torture.
There
That's gonna
is
be the
no
worst one.
escape.
That's the worst option of all. That really can't. You really can't
The
top
illusion
that.
of choice. It's just
Don't eat
Yeah.
the freeze pop. The freeze pop eats.
So crushing.
It's gonna be a
So
lot.
the
That's gonna be a lot of toenails for that 100 meter long freeze pop.
Well, we
Do
didn't
you
talk
think
about
there'll
the
be a
intervals.
thumbnail for this?
Oh yeah, that's true. It could be like every
no,
5 minutes you
there'll
have
be a
the
toenail for this.
it's
single little
deeper
clip.
a single toenail and a freeze pop just like without any
Another
context.
freeze pop within the freeze pop?
You
It's
don't
freeze
need to.
popception.
Dimensional freeze pop.
You take a picture of like a toenail and then you put the versus sign, like the fiery versus sign you see on those like battle
Yeah.
things or whatever, and then just like
How
just
to get no views on the internet ever.
Yeah. Why is there no?
101.
Why is that the least views of all of it? I'm so
Yeah.
confused. This should have been a hit.
Thumbnail has a gross toe on it.
It's just like diseased and like has like abscesses in it.
Yeah.
Who's listening?
They're in for a ride today. They're gonna be like, "What happened to this show?"
Yeah.
if you make it a diseased like toe, that does change my opinion on team toenail.
Yeah. If it's
That's
if
you
it's
clean the toenail. first.
100%.
Toe
I'm
fungus.
going. I think I'm
well, that
always
just adds
going
more
popsicle.
protein though.
Well, I don't know if I want that protein. I don't think something's good just because it's protein.
Yeah,
No,
I'd rather
everybody
eat a wild
dislikes that.
Not all protein.
Everybody
it-
disliked that.
It's like I've heard people make that argument before. It's like it's not like we don't get enough protein. Like,
All right.
People's toenails get protein.
I wonder
Yeah.
wonder what the nutrition facts are for deep fried toenails
Jesus Christ.
We're
I mean, if
still
you-
deep
compared to 100 meter long
okay,
freezing.
so the thing is, if you do deep fry them, then that is gonna remove like most of the diseases. But just the idea is still like
Yeah.
fucked for me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
No
like
matter.
how it's like the argument that vegans have about like eating meat. Oh well, we're not supposed to eat meat, but it's like, oh well, we can cook it, right? That's like we've gotten to that point. We
Mm.
figured that out. We have that technology
Mhm.
where it's like, still though, I don't want to eat an animal, right?
Yeah.
Meat actually
But
helps
it's
with
like,
like
well, yeah,
metabolism.
it
Love
is
eating animals.
totally healthy to eat these deep fried toenails, but it's still fucking disgusting,
Yeah.
Right.
and I don't want to do it.
Or like
I
the sorry, so you go.
I turned to Google for this, and I have bad
Mhm.
news for everyone who's choosing toenails.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
So nails and hair are made of keratin, which is
Yeah.
not digestible, right?
Aw.
So I'll be eating carrots.
Which
So
means
yeah,
that
shitting out
That's
toenails.
not what
the
that's not what
whole
he
Eating
meant.
carrots.
the whole toenail is gonna
Nice.
come back out of you in the same state it went in. So if you
Mm.
don't chew that shit,
That's why we're grinding it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make it like a garlic powder.
So toenails are corn, basically.
you listen.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
grind it
yeah.
up and take a straw to
Okay.
it, you'll put
Just
it in the
think of it as
reservoir.
corn then. You know, it's simple.
Well, yeah, but to be fair,
Oh,
okay, so with the toenails, if you don't properly grind it, like it's just gonna cut your asshole up as it's it's just sharp toenails. Like it's not.
Oh no.
If you but if you snort it, it doesn't even go in the digestive system at all, and you're free to
Oh.
sure, it just goes straight to your brain.
You're-
Oh.
Then you got
Just shred up my
people are gonna call you
nasal
toenail
shredded
brain.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Oh. Oh, my nose.
They
Why
call
did
me
you do this
toenail
to me?
brain.
Oh, constant nose. No.
Oh.
um, you know, I'll still go for toenails.
Um,
No.
if we're
I'm
allowed to
a
really grind them up, then yeah, I'm still team toenail. If we're not, though, that might change my.
Well, it depends if I'm hungry or thirsty when I get to decide. If
I
I'm like,
stand by my vegan argument. I'm getting drunk on this popsicle, I guess.
yeah,
coconut rum and a pineapple popsicle. You're fucking set.
Absolutely,
Ho-ho.
right?
interesting. Yeah, because like if I had to choose like an hour before I have to do the thing, if I'm either thirsty or hungry, I go for either one. So it really
Here-
depends on what I'm feeling at the end.
Here's the problem too. I just thought of when it comes to the popsicle one, right? It's like okay, so you have brain freeze for like the 4 hours, right?
Mhm.
And then a little bit after, obviously. Uh, and then once the alcohol wears off, you got a hangover.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
But
we were
the alcohol one can be solved by just drinking more.
True. The cause is the
Yes.
cure.
Yeah, it's care of the
Like,
dog.
you could wean yourself off of.
It's just like a paradox. You just never
All right,
stop
boys,
eating.
round 2. Let's
I
have
solve it
another
with the thing
popsicle.
that causes it.
Round 2.
Oh, I hate this headache. Let's get this even worse. Let's ignore this with this more alcohol popsicle.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
oh no.
but that's the thing with toenail ones though. You can just like it probably lasts like 5 minutes and it's already the challenge is done. You can there's no more toenails after that.
You have to
Unless-
think about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
true.
I've eaten worse. So
Well, and because we said it was the last
Fuck it
person
from
you
your memory.
talked to before this, the odds are that you know this person. So every time you see them,
That's true.
every time,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like,
They look at you in the corner store. It's like, hey, remember that one time?
You're infinitely
Those are
closer with that
magical
person
moments.
forever, whether you like it or not.
Forever.
But would you rather be known? Well, I don't know. I know what the answer is going to be. Would you rather be known as eating toenails, or would you rather be known for eating 100
You would
yards?
go down in
crazy?
history as the guy who took that popsicle down for 4 hours.
That is true.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure a bunch
Sounds
of
bad.
people already eat toenails just because already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, would you have to ask yourself for the toenails, or how do we get the toenails?
you have to
Yeah.
So
How are we
in-
sourcing this?
Well, in the popsicle one,
Just
the
have to-
guy's like,
Oh.
What was that,
wait,
Tony?
what? Sorry, your stuff was cut out of it there.
He's going. He's going. Freaking psychopath over here.
Don't worry. I
Run free stop over there.
Schizophrenia.
You already started.
Well, in the popsicle one, he's like tied down, right? So
Right.
presumably there's like a Joker-esque, like a villain
That's
doing
true.
this shit. So I imagine he's also tying you down in the toenail scenario, like at a table.
Oh yeah, probably.
And then probably
Mm.
cut off the other guy's toenails.
But do you at
Something
least
like
get?
Oh,
Could be
I
tied down consensually.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone disputed that.
Well, you have to choose one or the other. I guess there is just coercion overall. Yeah, you're right. You're
Well,
right.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, it's not
Yeah.
like I mean, I guess you could technically choose one of those 2 options for, like, fun, but I don't know if anyone here
it
wants to do that.
You
depends.
know what? I'm slowly drifting to the freezy side.
Now, here's another plot twist, right? You've chosen the toenail, but the rules that come with the challenge state that the toenail cannot harm someone to get the toenail. So you're
Okay.
just
Oh,
like
you have to
following
harvest?
this. You're
Yeah,
just
you
following
have
someone
to harm
around
someone.
for no. You just you follow your mark around for weeks, and then they stub their toe and let it turn black and fall off, and you're just
Oh
there in the
wait.
corner that you're just there in the corner of their bedroom, just going, "Hey, are you gonna eat that? No."
You know, I was just thinking of like toenail clippings. I wasn't even thinking of the whole toenail.
No, the entire toenail.
Okay,
Oh my
yeah, that
god.
makes
That makes it so much worse.
Okay.
Who's about to get their toenails
I mean, yeah, the fact that you
getting
had to
their
rip someone's
toenails?
toenail off to.
Alright, you know what? I'm team Freezy Pop now, alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess
So next Friday then, or
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the freezy pop. I'll still go with the white flavor, maybe
that's
with
oh,
some
yeah.
rum in it.
Oh, yeah, flavors. What
it's
about
black
that?
licorice flavor.
Oh my
That's
Very specific.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, here's another thing.
terrible.
You don't get to choose your flavor. It's only black licorice.
It's okay,
No.
that's terrible.
What if it was
I
Russian roulette?
You could
You
put
have the
ginger.
chance of it.
Well, it was Russian roulette, so you have a chance to shoot yourself before you can do the challenge.
What if before either of the challenge we gave you a pistol with one bullet in it?
Can it be a semi-automatic?
Okay, it's, you're on a train track, right? And there's 3 levers. You pull the one, you go you go forward, and the one on the left goes left, one on the right goes right, but you don't know which one's which. So one of them just kills you, the other
Yeah.
one does the freezy pop, and the last one does the
Oh,
Nice.
give it all up to chance. I like it.
yeah. And then if you get the
I love
freezy pop,
the idea.
it's a dartboard as to various flavors, and you have to throw a
Yeah.
blindfolded
Or similar to Russian roulette, you have a one bullet in the chamber, and you have to either point at yourself, then point at the toenails, and then point at the freezy pop, and then see which ones get shot first.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah, that
you
could
do
work.
the
Just play
spin,
eeny,
and
meeny,
then
miny, mo. Might as well.
Can I just pause all this for a second here, if you all don't mind? Somebody just yawned, and none of us was infected by it, and this is creeping me out.
Oh,
Because
the yawn
usually when
effect.
somebody yawns, everybody else starts yawning.
I didn't even
and
see who
nobody
yawned.
yawned.
Was it me who
Oh my
yawned?
God.
I don't even
Oh,
know.
yawn.
Yawner,
I'll
declare yourself.
Oh, and not.
No. I will not.
I'm guessing it was someone wearing orange sitting in a bathroom.
Yeah.
It just creeps me out that none of us reciprocated and started
I
yawning.
vote on orange. Orange is
Okay.
sus.
I never
Orange is sus.
wait,
look, that's kind of
Why?
right now.
Where?
Right,
In
let's
bathroom.
get back to the toenail podcast.
Yes. That's back to the interesting conversation. Okay?
Yeah, this is serious.
Okay, guys, this is super serious. Now, who would win in a fight, Batman or Goku?
Goku. Goku.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But what
that's
if
actually pretty
what if
good.
each of them were missing a toenail?
Oh.
And what if
Oh.
what if one of them was eating a Freezy while he's fighting?
What if they each have what if they have the ends of the freeze pop are in each of their mouths? and each
who
missing
would
toenail?
get to the center first?
Right.
And in the center, there's a toenail.
Kind of beautiful if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
I will
very
wonder. Okay,
artistic.
that idea makes me think: is there a contest anywhere, or like anyone that's done a video of it, of like, okay, you know how the Tootsie Pops, right? There's like the
Mhm.
chocolate in the center. Has anyone done one where like one person holds it up, right? And there's one person on one side, one person on the other, and they lick it and see who gets there first? Like a competition.
Oh.
Are you familiar with Rule 34?
Yes.
Very, very much so, sir.
There's a
That
thing you're not gonna be able to forget for a while.
no joke though, I would watch that. I would
Yeah.
watch that
Yeah.
competition.
That seems
There's
like
the
it'd be a fun
psychopath.
couples thing. I don't know, like a very
Yeah.
competitive.
I would just eat the pop or the thing.
Just bite it off of it, and
Yeah, I'll
so they don't get
bite
a
it
chance
off
to
Take
lick
and
too
it.
look them
long.
into the eyes. Just the
Oh my
whole time,
god.
I bite it down and just look them into the eyes and just
Yeah.
take the whole thing and say, "It's mine now,
Eat
not
to
yours."
shatter.
That's an
Wait,
alpha
so
move
so
right there.
so how big is this? Because I'm thinking like we can make it like a Pepsi challenge kind of thing. Make it a
Oh,
big,
maybe if it was like a
huge
big
marketing
Tootsie Roll,
push. Yeah,
that
that's
would
what
be
I'm
Yeah.
it.
saying.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
you bring
Yeah, it'd
people
be
up on
cool.
a stage in Vegas or something.
Mhm.
Ben Gillette's there. Uh,
What? What?
You have to lick Teller out of the Tootsie. I've trapped him in
He's
the Tootsie.
inside the Tootsie Roll. You
No, let
have
me
to
tell
lick
you.
him out.
In my time, I've seen a lot of people try and do a lot of things with these Tootsie Rolls. But you impressed me.
You fooled us.
And then
You sounded like Mickey on Rocky. That would be a great action movie. Come on, Rocky, lick
I
that
was
pop.
listen, it was a fine line between that or just Jesse Ventura. So I went with that.
I went with the boxer, not the conspiracy nut.
Just make a home. Just like a whole
Come on,
like Rocky.
Stallone made an action movie about arm wrestling. An action movie about arm
That's
wrestling.
awesome.
If he can do
How do
that,
you
he
do
can do an
that?
Then we,
action movie about licking a stinky lollipop.
yeah,
All right.
That yeah, I think it needs to happen.
write it down, guys. Make it
Yeah.
happen.
Somebody write a screenplay and submit it.
All right, I'll make it go after like the B movie.
What would the training montage for that even include?
Just
Like
just continuous licking.
Listen, you don't
Yeah.
want to know.
That's the whole
Just
movie.
licking both. Just having two Tootsie Rolls and just licking both.
Okay, what
both.
you know what
Lick
song
harder.
shows up in you know what song shows up in the movie, right?
Hmm.
The "Lick It Up" by Kiss, obviously.
The training
That's-
consists of a
There you go.
film
You got the
score.
soundtrack. You got the movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only look
Yeah.
it up though.
It's
Let's
just
pitch it to
it's just on
Universal.
It's like Top Gun, where it just plays Danger Zone 3 times.
Yeah.
the studio. The set is real simple. It's just a leather couch in a room with a desk and a camera on it. And someone tells you you're there to interview for a job, but then he brings out a Tootsie Roll.
This isn't fantastic.
This is turning into a different type of movie.
Well, that's the parody. That comes afterwards.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the parody of
Yeah,
the.
that's later on. Like a year afterwards.
No. When he says afterwards, like they're waiting to shoot that as soon as he's on set.
Yeah, the production finishes, and then they're immediately going.
I don't like that Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
You're special, Rock. You got more saliva in your tongue than anyone else I've ever seen.
Make sure you lick it.
With
You'll-
great lickage comes great responsibility.
Lickage.
I'm gonna take that phrase and stick it in my back pocket to use on a rainy day.
With great lickage. I would put that. I'm gonna clip that for out of context. Just put that in the intro. Oh man, what's your favorite part of the episode? I like when they talked about Tootsie Roll Pops for 30 hours.
No, I like the toenail part.
Still hung up on
Think
that.
wait
What
for
will it
30
take to
seconds and
convince
say,
you?
I like that too.
Hey, okay, so anyone in the comments of any like wherever this is posted, are you team Toenail or team? Well,
Yeah, I'll
Freeze
put a poll on. Put up a poll. Team Toenail or Team Freezy?
We need to know.
This
This
is
is
very
correct.
important information that we must
For the
find.
record, I don't need to know, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna not look at the results of this. You
Yeah.
can enter it. I'm not gonna look at it.
If
The
you
results
comment
will
that you're Team
disgust me.
Toenail, I'm creeping your social media if you comment your Team Toenail. Right, I'm warning your friends and family, probably your local police department.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in that case, you'd have to warn them, right? Because it's like the last person you saw in person, right? So like they should be
Yeah.
warned if your team
Yes.
if you go
Actually,
steal
yeah.
your toenails, man.
You have to go on a registry. You can't be within 500 feet of a nail salon.
Oh no, stay away from me.
You can't
Um,
be 500 feet of a deep fryer.
what's what's the name of like the name of the foot doctor? Uh,
Joel's?
Diatrist.
yeah, podiatrist.
The
Yeah,
Oh.
Joels.
yeah. You can't be near a podiatrist either.
You can't set foot in a Walmart because there's like Dr. Scholl's everywhere.
Question: what if you were married to a podiatrist?
You have to
Well,
get divorced.
yeah. Well,
Immediate,
sorry.
like, annulment.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah, but your diet could really, like, if they were able to sneak something home from work for you, like just a little bag, it would
So
not
now
be
they're an
much.
accomplice.
Is it an accomplice or is it
An enabler, I guess, would be a better
Yeah.
word.
are
I
they
think
just
that's
feeding their
The black
spouse out of
market
love?
of nails.
Okay, here's a new challenge. You can either do the toenail or freezy, or you have to lick a giant Tootsie Roll pop.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
dude, but
dude,
what's the
Tootsie Roll.
downside of Tootsie Roll?
yeah. I mean, I know this.
Now you probably spend days doing it.
I think we put that as a like a D tier or something. We did a Gypsy and I from our previous podcast. We just recently did a candy tier list, and it was a
Mm.
very long candy tier list, by the way.
Yeah, it was like 50, like 60 candies or some shit. But yeah, we put
my
the
God.
Tootsie Pop pretty low because like really the Tootsie Roll in the middle is like the worst part of it.
Well, the
Yeah.
Tootsie Pop is bad, but the Tootsie Roll itself is not because you know
Mm.
what you're getting.
Well, no,
The
but it's like why
Tootsie
would you?
Pop is psychological warfare. You're like, oh, candy, good, lollipop, and then you get in the middle, you're like, that fucking bullshit.
Exactly, like it's a mismatch. Like it just
Yeah.
doesn't, you know. Who wants chocolate with their like hard candy like that?
Yeah, I don't think chocolate and lollipops are a good mixture for me. I don't usually get it.
Chocolate hard.
Oh, what?
You could make the chocolate harder.
Well,
Chocolate
it's not
popsicle. Wait, what the hell?
it's not the softness of chocolate problem. It's like 'cause I don't mind like a soft center.
Yeah, I think we all feel the same.
Just gonna make a compilation of too many co-hosts
comment.
out of context clips.
Think about the Tootsie Roll
This
thing.
episode, you mean?
Yeah.
If you choose the Tootsie Roll option, there are at that point, because you've obviously gone viral for collating a large Tootsie Roll, you can now
A comically large Tootsie Roll.
your skills
Wait,
are
what
now
does
in
filleting
demand.
mean?
That's a
Um,
blowjob.
it's
Oh,
there might be kids
Mhm.
listening.
Ask your parents.
I have explicit warnings on my episodes, so it might be good.
No, but it starts with a Tootsie Roll. It ends with quitting your day job and starting an OnlyFans, and at that
Hey,
point
man.
you're set. All
The real
because of
money
a
comes.
That's
challenge.
millions of dollars at least.
the easy
Exactly.
money, the real money,
So
the
if
good
you're
money.
listening to this and you take this challenge in your life, please think of us when you become millionaires because we've inspired you to pursue your dreams of
And then give us
licking
a
big
portion.
chocolate logs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll sue you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be a pal
Yeah.
and buy us a bunch of bot subscribers.
Yeah. Want to be famous?
Yeah, exactly.
What I forgot how the rest of the thing went. Buy
Speaking
more
of
followers here at blank blank blank.
speaking of internet bots, does anybody else has they've started getting emails? They've stopped calling me now and they're emailing me. I'm getting the emails like, "Oh, your home security system is out of date." Well, joke's on
Yeah,
you, motherfucker. I didn't have one to begin with.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I love when they tell me like my like, oh, your Kohl's thing account is locked or something. Like, man, I've never shopped in a Kohl's mail. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Especially
insane.
not enough to have an account.
Exactly.
Yeah. I usually get
Now, at
like
the Tootsie Roll store, I have an account.
Yeah.
And
TootsieRolls.com.
yeah. I usually get like stuff from Netflix or phone services that I don't even use. and I don't even have a Netflix account, so that's those ones I find the most funny because it's like it's always the ones I don't have.
You don't have a Netflix account.
No,
I mean, technically, I don't either. I still
Okay,
bum my
well,
parents, so
technically.
technically you don't. Like it's a family account, but I don't even
yeah.
use it. Hashtag boycott Netflix.
What?
What do you book?
Well, it's worth boycotting because they don't have every season of every show I've ever wanted to watch.
It's
Oh
true.
God.
Oh,
They
Oh my
threatened
God.
to remove The Office everywhere, and I'm done. Done.
I
I've
don't
I've
watch
been
The
hearing
Office.
that a lot on social media. People are mad because various streaming platforms are releasing shows weekly or bi-weekly
Yeah.
or whatnot, and people are outraged. I assume everyone on this podcast is old enough to remember when shows were just on television and you had to wait. And if you came back from the bathroom after the commercials were over, fuck it, whatever happened in those 30 seconds was gone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, what was really fun is that you had 5 new episodes for 5 weeks, and then you had 10 weeks of reruns. So if you missed it, you could
Mm.
watch it for the 10 weeks of reruns, and then they'd bring it back for 5 new episodes, and then another 10 weeks of reruns.
Yep.
Yeah. Or you
Yeah,
can just rent the
like
season on at
reruns.
Blockbuster.
I remember Blockbuster. Those were the days.
Yeah, those were
Yeah.
the days.
Does anyone remember the last thing they got from Blockbuster?
I think they
A
still have it.
disease.
Super Dragon Ball Z S2.
Mm.
It was definitely a PS2 game. Yeah.
I think it was Van Wilder for me.
Ooh, that's likely.
Mine
Enchanted. Out.
Didn't have
Enchanted.
Blockbuster over here. Just
Damn.
sorry.
No?
No,
What was the
sorry.
big rental chain?
Videotron. It's the
Mm.
big cable provider
Ah.
here in Quebec, and
Hmm.
yeah, I think the last one that I knew of closed about 5 years ago. It
Mhm.
was
Oh wow.
still going strong here. Blockbuster was gone, and Videotron was still going strong. But
Yeah.
yeah, eventually the internet got here in Canada about 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear
Family
it.
video here was strong until, like 2 years ago with the pandemic, and then they
Yeah.
finally
We also had the
shut down.
Rogers video rental store too.
It actually wasn't
Yeah.
Blockbuster for me either. It was called VHQ.
Oh, interesting.
HQ.
Yeah.
Heard of
Video
that.
But it will come
headquarters.
back in about maybe 10, 20 years. It will come back. Like everything comes back
For
in a retro fashion.
yeah, it'll come back in like as like a nostalgic type of thing.
Can't wait
Exactly.
for the
Like
hipster Gen Alphas
Yeah.
to do it.
exactly. Like in the 1980s, they had these 50s themed restaurant everywhere. So in 20 years, you're gonna have the blockbuster themed. I don't know
Yes.
what. So yeah, it'll come back in the nostalgia form for maybe 4 or 5 years, and then it'll be gone again.
Well, there's still that one Blockbuster place, right? Like, there's still one place
Yeah,
that
there's
still runs.
I think
there's
there's
one
one,
in
yeah.
In Alaska, I think is that
Yeah,
it?
Oregon.
Oh,
Oregon.
They-
Okay, sorry.
Oregon. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last one
no.
last one I rented was Mortal Kombat 9 for the PS3.
Nice. That's a good game.
Nice. Solid choice. Solid
Yeah.
choice.
We spent all spring break playing that one, and we eventually just bought it.
Shao Kahn pisses me off. In
Oh,
that
I
game
hate
so
Shao
much.
Kahn. He's a
Like
prick.
he just taunts all the time, and then like he gets you in a juggle like with his moves, and like it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, Shao Kahn was a prick ever since too. But yeah,
Speaking of retro renting, I used to rent Netflix, like the discs, up until like 2
Yeah.
oh yeah, I
Did it-
remember.
Really? They did
Yeah.
it that recently?
Yeah,
I did
no,
it in college all the time, but
they're
that was
still-
before they had anything out there.
They're still doing it. I don't know if like you can sign up now. I don't know.
They
But like
still
they
do
were
it?
still. Yeah, yeah.
Weird.
It's just
Pretty cool.
nobody knows because it's like everyone's just like, yeah, well, it's streaming, obviously. But the internet was shit for so long, as you know, Dallas. So it's just like, okay, well, I guess discs.
I remember when
Yeah.
they first advertised they were gonna also do like rental or streaming video games type of thing too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that obviously didn't go through.
So, on the topic of renting videos and things, everyone's used Redbox or something similar. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I still have
Actually
Gamefly.
that was almost
I
gonna
understand
be
what it
a
is.
That was almost gonna be the next blockbuster.
What sort of shady shit did you do to steal movies from the Redbox machines?
Yeah, I've never done that.
Actually, we didn't have it. We didn't have it in Canada, but I do remember we did actually go to rent one when we went down to Washington and we visited
We
there.
had with the way it works is you take obviously you know if you've used it, you put in your information and you choose the movie you want and then email or out, and on the inside of the disc ring.
I like the gesture you did there.
Listen, keep that in mind when it's Tootsie Roll time, and you'll be okay.
Oh. Ooh.
No, there was a barcode on the
Yeah.
inside, and my friend, the only one in our friend group who had a printer, he had a printer that would print on the label paper, which at the time, not all printers could print on that. Most printers
Mhm.
were just print regular paper. His could print on photo paper, label paper, whatever. So we would take the barcode and make an image of it, scan it, and then print it on the label, stick it on a blank disc, and then return the blank disc to the red box. And it was a very complicated thing where you had to make a burner email account and then you had to use
Oh
a
my
prepaid
god.
like burner credit card. But we got a bunch of movies for $1 a pop. So
That just sounds more complicated than just straight up
Yeah. I
renting
ain't got
it.
the time.
Yeah.
when you're
When you're not the
14 or
one
15 years old, like
That's
what
true.
you
That's
I
pretty
guess,
cool.
yeah, when you're 14, 15, then you do have
That's like
time.
that's like a tactical like move that you just did. Like you had to, yeah.
200 IQ move.
The reason that
Mhm.
works is because he didn't have to fund the printer or the ink or any of that.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What was your profit margin on this?
well, his parents' profit margin.
Yeah.
Classic.
I thought
Um,
about stealing a couple things from GameFly, but we never did it. Because like there's this
Well,
one
I forgot
game.
about GameFly.
Yeah, I
I
still use
forget
it,
what's
but
GameFly?
it's like
what's GameFly.
it rents games for the most part. It's just pretty much like the Netflix disc thing. Actually, they do
Yeah.
movies, but it's pretty much just Netflix but with games.
Huh.
But yeah, there's like one game because they don't really sell a lot of PS3 games anymore because they don't have as many obviously these days. And but they'll still rent a couple. And there was like a Sly Cooper. Like I never played Sly Cooper till last year,
Mhm.
and I really liked the game. And I was like, so I sent him an email. Hey, would like is this available for sale? Because it wasn't on the website. Maybe I thought I could get to someone. Like, no, we don't do that. I was like, okay, well, I guess now I can't even stealing it. No, it's listed.
You wouldn't think about
Right.
stealing a video game.
Yeah, no.
You
I thought
would
about it.
What
you
is the
wouldn't
warning that used
download
to
a
come on videos? You wouldn't download a car. Bitch, I might.
Apparently, from what I heard, the music on the commercial was actually stolen in the sense that like they didn't pay the rights properly for.
That's fucking amazing.
Oh.
That's brilliant.
That's the most government thing in the history of government things.
That's so fucking iconic. Oh.
It was like a grainy black screen, wasn't it, with like white letters on it?
Yeah, and it's like kind of like shaky
Yeah,
and
like that
edgy.
70s.
That's
Yeah.
wait, you wouldn't download a car commercial?
Yeah. Yeah.
No way.
What?
That is so. Oh my god. I don't know
That's
if there's any bigger irony.
that's honestly incredible. That's so good.
That's good. Well, I can tell you like an ironic fact. Like the
Oh, he actually got his money apparently. Sorry, I'm like looking it up. So like
Oh.
he,
Oh,
he
good.
did eventually get his money, but the idea is like initially he like loaned it for some sort of like movie thing or something.
Mhm.
But then they kept using it for like other things, including that.
Oh.
And then he's
Mm.
he's pretty much like, hey, what the fuck? Like I didn't get my royalties. And then eventually he got it like I guess years later. But yeah,
Hmm.
but at the time, yeah, it was it's like yeah, you
That's
wouldn't
so
steal a
funny.
car, huh? But apparently you would not pay an
Still,
artist the rights.
Yeah.
you wouldn't download a
Uh,
band.
That's fun.
What was I gonna say? Did you know that the creator of Match.com, uh, his wife left him after she met someone on Match.com.
That's true. That's
Yeah, that's
rough.
actually
hilarious.
true.
That's hilarious.
Jesus.
Wow.
Talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Oh my
Yeah, maybe
god.
you should have used like a different tester or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
honey, do you want to testify my new
Yeah.
website?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great for people around the world, you know?
God, I
Honey,
hope
it works. I just
Especially
found a
great
match
for
today.
yeah, it's great for it was especially great for Jerry down the street.
Yes. I guess it's a success.
well, God, I
He just
hope
wipes
so. Oh,
his tears with money.
Guy's just
Right.
struggling through TV commercials. Like, you want proof that Match.com works? Here's my fucking divorce papers.
Did did she get like money for like helping or for being there when he made Match.com?
I have no clue.
Oh my
Because that
god.
would be
She
like
was
the
like,
extra fuck you.
Probably.
yeah. Oh
Can
man.
you imagine that?
oh, so you just like winning on multiple ways and just reading this
I have
guy's like
one.
heart.
I have one, but at what cost?
He's just
I've
sitting at
won.
home just crying and eating his own toenails. Just what have I come to do?
Why are we
his
here?
his
This is
that's why his wife left him.
yeah. This
Are
is
the
like
freezer
a
pops done yet?
His wife
this is
was a
like a
freezer.
Greek tragedy,
His wife
man.
was Team Freezer Pops, and he found someone who was
Go
also
to,
Team
go to my
Freezer
new web,
Pops.
go to my new website for dating. It's called toe.nail.
How many thumbnails did you put in there?
Oh.
I'm gonna see if that's a website actually. Toe.nail.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
No,
You're not
no,
gonna be.
no.
Oh, it doesn't even pop up as a website. Hold on, let's try
Oh.
Well,
HTTPS.
let's
Just
Let's
telling
fix
me
that.
.nail isn't a domain? Like, come
I
on.
don't care. I'm still trying.
well, now's
It's
our
about
chance.
to be when I go to GoDaddy.com and fucking register that shit.
Right.
You could buy it as a
Redirect it
redirect.
to the
Yeah.
podcast channel.
Yes.
Find toe.nail.
Yeah.
It'll just be our biggest Easter egg.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it
On
didn't redirect anything. So yeah, it is open.
Ooh,
Oh.
interesting.
the more you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, don't even tell
Tell
anyone.
tell
But
you know.
that
The more
it,
the more you tell.
On my other
Marty
podcast, we kept
Toad.
redirecting guests to we told people if you have any questions or you want to message into the show, mail go fuck yourself at gmail.com for the longest time until we made one. And then we were like, hey, we should actually make a for the pod. And I tried to get go fuck yourself at gmail.com and someone already had it, which means that that person may very well have gotten emails directed at
Yeah.
me.
He's probably like, what the hell are these?
It's
I'm
just
just
like
trying to
some
do my ordinary business email check.
Yeah.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
I want to see that on a business card. Like the American Psycho scene, and he puts that card down. It says, "Go fuck yourself at gmail.com."
he's sitting at
It's
home
incredible.
crying. He's like, why is no one emailing me back about these jobs I've been applying for? And then he suddenly gets emails and he's like, holy shit, there's like 7 emails in a day. And he opens them and it's all people shit talking my podcast.
You fucking suck.
I just, he's got a friend over for dinner and he looks at his business card that he's got it written on. He's wearing his suit and he says, you know what? Fuck it. And he goes in the kitchen and he starts playing Huey Lewis and the News and then he puts on a plastic raincoat and then it just devolves into this fucked up
Oh, no.
shitty version of, like you said, American Psycho.
Yeah.
You know what what his
Like a
friend's
whole
email
bunch of
is? Friend's emails fuck yourself. So the other guy was like, I can't have that one. So now he's gotta make go fuck yourself.
Fuck
His friend
yourself.
has,
One.
but in American Psycho, his friend has better business card quality paper.
Yeah.
Important.
Or the
Bitches.
O and go is a 0.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
I
it's
think
all
I
leaf
see, I
speak
see.
bullshit.
There we go. Oh man. Um. So yeah, I guess we're all at the vote for Freezy Pops then.
I think so.
We all agree that
think
Freezy
so.
Yes.
Pops.
I think it's always been the obvious answer.
Tootsie Rolls.
No, I don't know. When
I'd
it was
rather
just
not
like
even tell by
toenail
myself.
clippings, like when it was just like the top part of a toenail, like that wasn't.
Oh yeah,
enough.
what if it?
Now
Yeah, what if
like,
it's just the
Yeah.
toenail clippings? Would
No,
that change your
God, no.
mind?
Still the
Oh,
vegan
no.
argument.
I don't know, man. If you just like take a toe, like okay, either you grind it up, right, or if you're not allowed to do that, then like just shove it in like the middle of a meatball and then just eat the meatball,
Yeah.
and then you don't even taste the toenail.
No.
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 Remember, it doesn't digest.
Like a
Meatball will.
meatballs.
I don't know, man.
Then you just
This
call it toe
meatball's a lot
balls.
spicier on the way out than it was going in. I can't
Toe
figure out
balls.
why.
Stop toe balling me.
What?
I don't know. It just
Like
low
popped up in my
balling?
head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead of
toe
low balling,
balling.
it's toe balling.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty
which
The
of
toe
the
Like
balling
which
eating
of
is
the
toe balls.
two is most likely to get you committed to a mental health facility? The just eating the clippings or eating the entire nail?
The
Discuss.
entire nail.
inside.
Yeah.
Entire nail.
No,
Okay.
there was a
Counter
process.
argument.
There was a more of a process in the other one, like in the clippings.
One.
Yeah, but like you need an entire
I mean, I guess
nail.
it depends if you have like a little collection of clippings. That could be weird from like different people, like
That's what
organized.
I
That
was.
would be weird.
Like with
Yeah.
This
the
from my grandma. This one's from my
But if you
turtle.
just have like whole toenails and you just kind of like eat them like chips, that's next level.
Like a tequila,
it's
salt
like
and vinegar flavored, just popping them in. Bust.
I think they
This is
should
dog
be
like-
sent to
flavored toenail.
Mars with Elon.
it's like a gold member when he has his whole box of like dead skin, but
Yeah.
with toenails.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that
I
movie,
forgot
actually,
about
come to
that.
think of it.
Oh, memories.
You
Either
have
that or I blocked that out of my mind.
it was so.
I've seen one of the Austin Powers movies. I don't know.
Next week on the show, toenails or foreskin?
Yeah, this is a tournament. We're bringing this back every week. Your favorite
Moral
segment.
There can only be one winner.
Okay,
Do it.
you know, the weird thing about that is you have to know that like depending on like the person or even the animal, they have to taste different toenails. Like depending
Sound
on
like a man who's
We
speaking
don't
from
have to know
experience.
that.
No, well, you know it's true though. Like whether or not you
You
want
got
to admit it,
something
you
to
know it's
tell
true.
us?
No,
Do you have
I'm
pets?
just saying like
Uh-huh.
well because Tony, you mentioned turtle nail.
Well, I
So
haven't tasted it.
look, I'm not saying you tasted it. I'm just saying like that got me
I'm not
thinking
saying
like
you
they
haven't
probably
either.
taste
I'm
different.
Not calling
Yeah,
you.
imagine
Not calling you a
a turtle's
liar.
nail is gonna taste different than like a human nail, I would think.
I
So
mean, you could
homework
try it out for science.
So what you're
homework
saying is that
assignment. Next week when we get on here, we expect I want a 10-page
Yeah.
MLA formatted work on which toenails offer the most nutritional value, and then I want you to go into first person and write about your experiences trying.
yeah.
Well, if it's like an
Very
experiment, it's got to
Well,
be
interested in
it's got to
actually
be
looking
essay.
into that
or
now.
APA.
Give me an idea. I'll submit it to college.
Oh my god.
Yeah, APA. Sorry, you corrected me. I've been drinking. I could only think of MLA.
That's fair.
Was this an English essay?
Actually,
MLA
it's
Chicago
no,
style.
it's a psychology experiment, which is why it's APA. It's
True.
an English essay, it would be MLA. Stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm saying that you get your facts straight, buddy.
No, I'm on your side. I'm saying I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know which side I'm on.
It's causing
I
a lot of drama.
Yeah.
I fucking
on
know
the
what MLA is, dude. Don't
Yeah.
fucking come at me.
I know the letters mean something, but then when I was in college, I just wrote papers however I wanted, and I don't know, somehow I passed.
MLA, Major League Ass.
Because I've taught college classes and it's like good enough. Fine. You did it.
Actually, I was so used to MLA forever because that's pretty much what all school taught. And then it's just like,
Yeah.
oh
I don't
boy,
even
I
know.
want to do psychology as my major. And then I
I had
did.
like
and I
a
was like, oh fuck, APA kind of annoying to learn.
I don't think I've
I had
even done
I had an
MLAs or
8-year
APAs.
gap between high school and college, so I came to class like hungover or drunk all the time, and the teachers were just like, Just go, just get out,
Con-
go.
Plot
Yeah, you
twist.
get
Plot twist. He went to whiskey school. And he was like, he went in drunk and was like, "Congratulations, you passed.
You
yeah.
passed the whole
Congratulations.
school.
You
Now
drank the
get
most.
out of
You
here.
drank the most whiskey."
This guy is my best fucking friend. And today he's graduating. I fucking love him. Who are you again?
You're an inspiration to us all, and he just reads the name of the.
You can't read. Like,
Yeah.
I can't read.
Living
This
in
guy,
a
he's
circus.
Did Speaking of college, complete subject change. Everybody who has gone to college, did you go at like a normal age? Were there any like people who were in college when they were 26 like me?
Oh, we can do you one
What's a
better.
normal age?
Like right
Riley,
out of high
18,
school?
19.
Riley
I
and
went at,
I
like,
went to like a post-secondary school together, and our oldest student was like a 50-something-year-old French Canadian biker.
Mhm.
It's very specific.
He would make it known. He would make it known.
Yeah.
That's a detail he would include.
He would tell you. He's a French Canadian biker.
I was straight out of high school, but my husband started at 25, and then I had a lot of students when I was a PhD student that were in their 40s and 30s. So pretty common.
I went to college, usual age, 18, 19, and I was dating another student who was 49.
Ooh,
Whoa!
interesting.
That is all I
Ooh.
got to say about that.
Look at you
Oh.
go.
Spicy.
What a
There's a lot to
legend.
unpack there, but we'll just
Nope.
throw away the whole suitcase. It's fine.
There's no. We all know exactly how that went, and it went in his favor every single time.
see you after class.
Maybe.
Yeah, I went at like 19. Although I did all my schooling online because I don't live close to like I could drive to any.
Yeah, and I was 20.
Right.
Yeah, 20.
My biggest
I am
issue with
20.
college was the discussion-based classes. Like this class is discussion-based, where you're graded on your input from you and your fellow
Mhm.
students, and I'm like, I'm
Okay.
paying you, the professor, to teach me because you know more. This fucking person sitting next to me who hasn't even graduated high school yet, they don't know more than me. I'm not learning
I'm gonna
anything.
let you in on a
Yeah.
secret. College professors usually have no idea what they're teaching.
Oh, I know this now. I'm
Just
an instructor in my career field, but
yeah.
it's it was real sketchy. I was like, how are you gonna teach me laws and shit? Like I have a criminal justice degree, and I'm like, you're gonna
You have to go
this
out and
kid-
commit crime.
Yeah, like
And
this
then you
kid-
find
Crime,
out.
All
firsthand knowledge.
experiential.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
be a
It's
queen of
a
what?
hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Dude, criminal justice shit. Interesting. I got my fucking minor in at-risk youth. Pretty good.
Am I at risk?
I don't know. I don't know your life.
After eating as many toenails as you plan to eat, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. Well,
I think we're all at risk
Yeah.
after this one.
We're all gonna be on the do not serve list
Do not
for
fly.
everywhere. Yeah.
Your picture is on the
I was
wall at every
fortunate enough to-
podiatry office. But you can't even go into Walmart now because the little nail salon there has your picture up, and they're like, no, you have to go to Target.
It's coming with a fake mustache.
Make sure they have to nail it to the wall, but without nails.
It's just
They
triggering.
screw it to the
Just the
wall.
word.
Don't even say the word.
Don't even use the word.
I
Yeah.
had to buy a
Anything to
staple gun just for you.
Yeah. In fact, we're just gonna glue it on there.
We're gonna ban
With
the phrase.
Elmer's glue.
There's something strange afoot. Ban that phrase.
I can't say that.
Who's saying there's something strange afoot in Walmart? I want to know the context.
I wanna
thought
know
it
who
was-
says
I
that.
thought it was the Circle K.
I think I say that every time.
Oh, you know what? We
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, we forgot your phrase. I guess because he joined before the podcast
Yeah.
started.
we were saying that how much Riley says G Willikers all the time.
As
Yeah.
I said,
Gee
I watched this
willikers.
episode.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah, there you
catchphrase.
go.
There we
He
go.
just
Yeah.
said it.
Did you watch the last episode?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, Riley.
No.
Oh,
I meant
Oh,
he
Riley.
left.
Fuck you guys.
I think this
We
is a
love
Jeez
you.
Louise
I know
moment.
what happened.
Oh no, he's in G. Louise mode.
Someone knocked on his door. He thought it was his delivery of nails.
There he
I was
goes.
like, ooh.
My dad actually, it's like a joke in the family. Like anytime something goes off, he just goes, Jay, Jay, Jay.
See,
That's
it's
his like exclamation. I don't know.
That just sounds like a goblin or something. Like what the fuck?
Yay!
Little piss goblin.
You must answer the questions 3.
Yes.
We have the precious from the big toes.
My precious.
What? What has it got in its nail clippers?
I can't today.
What does its nuts and its socks?
Anyways,
Anyway,
Oh,
Riley,
shit.
if we all shut up for a second, can you give us an isolated sound bite of you saying both the phrase "G Willikers" and the phrase?
Hey,
that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting.
Okay,
Alright.
fine.
We're just gonna have to
He's
grab
not
it.
a. What is
These are-
this? He
these are
can't be like
separate audio
Dan
tracks.
Tanner.
I'm
Okay.
honoring my family. I'm honoring my familial tradition of the.
hey.
What
Da-
your own Willikers tradition?
I'm abandoning it.
What are you abandoning?
I'm saying it right here and now. This is the last time I'll ever say G Willikers.
okay.
He's
Yeah.
retiring.
Challenge
He's,
accepted.
Yeah.
he's
We'll
retiring.
make you say it again.
What about G's Louise? Is
Yes.
that still on the table? Or-
Yeah, you never say G's
I'm
Louise. it's not.
debating it. I'm debating it. You know, I'm going through a lot in my life right now, and there's just some things I got to reconsider. You know.
Yeah, I will say, looking at that Kermit profile picture, that definitely looks like a G's Louise moment rather than a Willikers.
Yeah.
It is a little bit more
Okay.
Louise, yeah.
Oh, G. Relicers.
Guys.
Oh man.
No, I just did a Mars groan.
Help me.
Yoda.
Is that- yeah. Oh yeah. Famous Yoda quote.
Help me.
Oh, homie!
The Simpsons, but Marge is Yoda.
Hey, real quick question here. We've got an episode coming up on the 29th. It looks like is the Sunday, which is the day after the 6th anniversary of the day that a child fell into the gorilla enclosure at the Cincinnati Zoo.
Oh yes,
Harambe.
the one that started it all.
No.
Are we gonna do a Harambe episode?
Oh
Yeah,
my
Yes.
well, now we
God.
have
Dude,
to.
well, now we
That's
have
when
to.
the timeline split, so we have to
Yeah,
do that.
explain
We're
how the world became what it is because of Harambe.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I
Can't
think
believe
a
it's
deep
been that
dive
long.
is going to
Yeah,
is
Lest we
warranted.
forget.
6 years.
Never
Wow.
forget it.
Kidding.
For Gettysburg.
Dick's out for Harambe.
No.
Well, I don't have a mic on, or I mean, I don't have a video on, so I guess I can't.
No.
You don't have a mic on.
There's no video that week. It's like, well, we're all
Yeah.
observing the holiday.
Yeah, no
In
videos.
solidarity.
You just have to
I'm
trust
just
us.
sitting here like everyone
Yeah.
else's videos
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, it's a Patreon exclusive.
Subscribe
Threatened.
to my OnlyFans.
Look, guys, you
We
don't get it. It's
threatened-
not sexual. This is a term of respect.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
for Harambe.
The salute.
that-
Yeah.
If anyone gets hard, then they're kicked off the podcast.
Oh god. I should end this.
We-
I should end this before we get it gets any weirder.
Oh yeah. The toenail clipping for like 45
Yeah,
minutes wasn't the weird part.
That wasn't weird.
This is crossing the line.
Yeah, I'm sure anyone who's weirded out by the toenails has already clicked off of this video. So
Again,
I think we're safe.
If
Okay.
you're still here, you're a sick fuck, and I like you.
I was gonna say, like, we couldn't even escape it. It kept coming back. What happened?
Okay, what
I
about
didn't want it
It's
to keep
over.
coming back.
Like Harambe probably had toenails, right? What about his?
Would you eat his toenails?
Dallas,
Would you eat
Dallas,
your
cut it,
Yo,
cut,
that's
cut.
that's a whole
Gotta
bad.
go.
Well, I mean, he even plugged himself. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got get him.
cut the episode like we cut those toenails.
No.
No, anyway, no. All right. Let's give shout out your stuff. Your
Yeah,
social,
Chairman,
your
plug
content.
yourself here. Give us a plug. Anything you want to
Um,
promote?
Oh fuck! Listen, my podcast. If you want to go over there and listen, and if any of you want to join, message DM me. You've got Discord and shit. Um, Multiple Personalities podcast. We haven't released anything since like October because all of our recordings end up getting fucked up,
Uh
and some personal shit came up, moving around and patients and deaths and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But we have some stuff that we're editing and working on releasing. It's you have to type in Multiple Personalities podcast because if you don't, it takes you to some like mental health
yeah,
podcast. So I suggest you bookmark that one.
you just
listen
come
to ours,
across a
drop in
guy
the
with
head, and
multiple personality disorder.
yeah, it's just one guy with 7 hosts on his show. And you're like, this is great editing. Like, no, he's just got just him.
Just doing
So-
it.
No, but
So
we
as
have.
a-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say as like a quick whatever. What would you say like the podcast is about, so people have an idea?
Nothing at all. We have an episode where we discuss. I think our very first episode we discussed whether or not Santa Claus actually has the elves as employed workers or if they're simply slaves.
Slaves.
Um,
Slaves.
and
That
then we
sounds
have
like my kind of thing.
we have a whole episode dedicated to the flat Earth theory and why it's complete bullshit.
I approve.
We got a lot of shit, so
So
check us
just-
out. I'll send you guys the link.
Bunch of deep dive content then.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
insane. We're all drunk all the time, so
Okay, definitely.
Never would
Works.
have guessed.
Yeah. just a wild guess, you know.
Yeah.
That's all good. Yeah. Any like you run like a Twitter for that or anything?
no,
Just
I
to
can't
shout
read or
out?
write.
Okay.
Just overrated.
yeah.
It is.
Nobody
Yeah.
reads anyway.
I'm from Florida. I got an education here in
Okay.
Florida.
No. You'd say no more. Florida.
Yeah.
We understand. We understand.
They no
Words are
more,
hard.
fam.
And would you take me by the hand to the place I'll
Oh,
never
man.
understand?
That's right. That's right.
I don't get the reference.
I thought.
There's a song called Ocean Man, and he. did
Oh
Florida.
yeah, okay. I thought you were saying YMCA for a second.
Young man.
Yeah.
That-
Won't you
Florida
take it by
man.
the hand? I say, young man.
There's a
Going by
gator
the
on my
hand.
land. I say.
I will say that everything you see on the news about the people who live here is absolutely true.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the YMCA song was probably banned there now.
Yeah, because it's the documentary basically.
Yeah.
Don't worry about us politically, though. Do not worry about us politically. I don't because, and the reason for that is because we don't care. Because we have gators, we have meth heads. We don't give a shit what our politicians do. We're gonna do our own thing regardless.
Nice.
Now, have the gators ever gotten the meth?
Yes,
Okay, that's
Bound to
I can
happen.
Google
Yeah.
it. Just
It's a matter of
Google
time.
Google it.
meth
Yeah.
gators.
Yeah, they ended up in a
Yes.
swimming pool, I believe.
Teenage
How do they
Mutant
do
Ninja
that?
Turtles, but they're methagators.
Teenage Mutant Meth the Gators.
Teenage meth heads. That's it.
Teenage Meth Heads. That's all. TM.
We have that too.
That's cool. All right, so yeah, I think that we're gonna end it soon here. We're way over the hour mark, so thank you for thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll all be here for next week for more whatever
Whatever this is.
whatever the hell we just talked about.
Be sure
Vague
to
gesture. Just
I'm gonna
this.
lose like 50% subscribers because of this.
You're
for those that-
welcome.
for those that want to
Canceled.
stay, be sure to subscribe on Spotify and YouTube and the fun places we. post.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye.
Don't die.
Bye.
Bye.